General MacArthur springs another surprise on the groggy Jap forces. Men of the 1st Cavalry get set to go ashore on Los Negros Island in the Admiralties. First, naval guns shell Jap batteries on the island, driving the enemy inland. As landing parties head for the channel, our planes bomb Jap position. This is part of the combined Pacific drive that has almost completely shut off 72,000 Japs from their home bases. The capture of Los Negros bypasses Rabaul and further neutralizes that important sea and air base. The island contains a vital airstrip and places MacArthur's forces many miles closer to the Philippines. Signal Corps pictures show the general inspecting the strategic prize. Over 3,000 Japs killed and wounded. We lost 61 killed and 244 wounded. General MacArthur congratulates the troops. His message to them was, hold on to what you take. Generalissimo and Madame Chiang Kai-shek inspect the composite wing, a unit of young Chinese airmen trained in the United States and under the command of both American and Chinese officers. Already at work bombing Jap shipping along the China coast, these native pilots are destined to play an important role when we carry the war to the Japanese homeland. To the Madam, it's a dream come true, for she has been one of the wing's guiding lights. These young men, American trained and with American planes, will wreak sweet revenge on the invader. Gung-ho, they work together. With Berlin in ashes, a desperate Luftwaffe strikes back at London with telling effect. One bomb did this. Use your imagination for Berlin. The king and queen visit bomb victims, and a chicken's a chicken these days. But a terrific anti-aircraft barrage and night fighters make the raiders pay. It'll take more than this to halt the winning Britain. Routine adoptions are news, but when 20 adoption papers attest the fact that a couple took that number under their wing, it's front-page stuff. Wilbur Arkea and his wife have legally adopted 20 Alaskan Indian children and taken their stride the problem of feeding them and keeping track of all these ration books. The foster father, part Iroquois, works as a missionary in Alaska, caring for as many as 50 children at a time. And now he works hard and long at his art of hand-tooling leather to keep this table supplied. Ranging from 2 years to 18, all these kids can agree on one thing for sure. That's our pop. RDX, most powerful explosive in existence. More deadly than TNT. It's so dangerous in the raw state that it must be stored underwater. The ballistic mortar reveals the comparative forces. RDX was known both to the Axis and the Allies, but it remained for the Allies to harness it, as shown at a Canadian military laboratory. A few ounces to be tested on a tree. Powerful medicine for the Axis. In response to the waste paper salvage drive, huge trucks loaded with bales of waste paper roll up to paper mills like McEwen Brothers in Whippany, New Jersey every day. So it's into the vat for the old paper, and the reprocessing starts. This titanic paper-making machine is turning old waste paper into nice new cardboard to help package material to be shipped to our many fronts. Like magic, the great machine does its job, and you help in the waste paper campaign which makes this possible. Keep it up. Reeser, directress of the Veneta League, judges winning hairdos at the league's first annual hairstyle show in New York. This smoothie was designed for women in civilian volunteer war work. Easy to groom, yet smart. The winning hairdo, styled for women in the armed services. The object of the contest was to discover the best coiffures from the standpoint of beauty, simplicity, and ease of grooming. Safety for defense workers. The seventh column, a sleek hairdo that will fit snugly under helmets worn in war plants, preventing accidents. For the Red Cross lass, a worthy cause, remember? And with a seagoing tilt, we say, ahoy! For the first time in naval history, two sponsors, Mrs. Angelina Bertera and Miss Norma McCurley, jointly sponsor a warship. It's the USS Springfield, named for Mrs. Bertera's hometown in Massachusetts and Miss McCurley's hometown of the same name in Illinois. A cruiser of the Cleveland class, 10,000 tons, the Springfield will have the proud task of bringing honor to two cities. Nemesis of the U-boat, the blimp has played an important role in keeping our sea lanes open. And today, 10 of the training type go aloft for mass maneuvers. They are being manned by cadet pilots who have completed their training here at Moffett Field, California. These smallest blimps are used only in training and plenty difficult to fly in formation because of the wind drift. These men go to sea in patrol blimps, so if there's a U-boat left along our coast, it had better duck for home.